Hi, this is from Seravo, and today we're going to take a look at how you can use SSH to securely connect to a remote server. SSH or secure shell is the most common way of creating a secure connection to a remote server over an unsecured network. But I'm not going to dive any deeper into the protocol itself here to keep this tutorial as short and to the point as possible. However, if you'd like to see a video where we do some further explanation of protocols such as SSH, do let us know by leaving a comment below. If you're a Seravo customer, you'll have received a welcome email containing the SSH login details needed for this tutorial. You can follow this tutorial even if you're not a Seravo customer, if you know the hostname or IP address of your server, the port you'll be using, and the username and password. Alright, let's get started. Now I'm using Ubuntu here, and what we're going to do now is open up the terminal. If it's not in your favorites here, like it is for me, you can find it in the applications menu. So here, and there we go, it's right there. Or you can just press Ctrl-Alt-T, where T stands for terminal, and it's going to open right up. So let's do that. Ctrl-Alt-T, and there we go. And now that you have it here opened up, you can also add it to favorites. For me it says remove from favorites because it's already there, but for you it was set add to favorites here. So just click on that and it's going to stick there from now on, even after you close it. And now let me just make this terminal a bit bigger and easier to see. There we go. Now you can increase the size and font of the terminal by holding down the control button and then pressing the plus key on your keyboard. You can also use the minus to make it smaller. Now in the terminal here we're just going to first check that you have the SSH client installed by using the command SSH and enter. If it returns something like this, you're good to go, so don't worry about that. If for some reason your Linux distribution does not have the SSH client installed by default, you can do so easily by using the command sudo apt install open ssh-client. I'm not going to hit enter now because I already have the SSH client installed, but if you don't, just hit enter now and then you'll get that installed. I'm just going to take that away from there now. And then it's time for the good part. So now's the time that you're going to need those SSH login details. If you don't already have them at hand, now's the time to get those. The command we're going to use is as follows. So SSH-P, and the -P part is the port, but if you're using the default port, so your host didn't give you a specific port to use, you're going to be using the default port 22, so you don't have to even type the -P in. But Seravo customers, including my demo site, is going to be using a custom port. So we have to enter the -P and then the port number, which in my case is 1046.2. Then the username you're going to be using, so in my case demo site, then an @ and then the host name. So demosite.fi.seravo.com for me. So basically this stands for SSH via port, and here's the port number, and then the user at which host name. So which user on which server. This could also be your IP address here if you don't have a specific host name defined on your server. And then you can just hit enter. Okay, so it's questioning the authenticity of the host and asking if you want to trust the host. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my host because I trust the server, so yes. And there we go. Just gonna ask for the password. I'm just gonna paste in my password here. And don't worry that it's not showing up there. It's there, but it's hidden to protect it from prying eyes. And then just hit enter. And there we go, we're in the server, and that's how you can use SSH to securely connect to a remote server. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorials coming soon on this channel.